My name's Jason Suarez. Welcome to the Best Bulls Ranch, Season 2, Episode 27, Choosing a Perfect Bulldog Puppy, Why the Breeder Matters Most, Ethics, Quality, and an update on our Micro English Bulldog stud, the Milkman. So stay tuned and enjoy. Puppy playtime. So these puppies right here are off of Stuart Little. I'll show him, and our Fury daughter Noir. Both really nice, but that's really not the main topic. The main thing is how critical it is for puppies to be socialized and treated properly and started their training properly at a very young age. Just like with kids. They're biting ears like that. These puppies, by the way, they're 6 weeks old, and they're now just starting to get Leah, be gentle, please. I know, but I don't want you to hold it. Let them play. You want them to go in your lap? Be nice. So they're 6 weeks old. They're starting to get trained, and just like it's funny, just like with kids. Yeah, watch Leah too. Make sure she's not too rough with them. Just like with younger kids, how the foundation started from the ground up, and bad things that happen to them at a young age can cause lifelong problems. Same thing with good things can happen at lunch, can be lifelong success. You want them to chase you? Stand up and run. Don't fall on them though, okay? They're gonna get you probably. They're gonna get you? Uh-oh. Let's see if they get you. They're gonna get you? Get close to them, get close to them, get close to them. Get close to them, come here. Come here and get close. Get close. Anyway, so good things lead to the puppy's behavior lifelong, and bad things can be detrimental to the puppy for the rest of its life. Like let's say, for example, my daughter was choking this puppy and doing bad things. That puppy might be bite towards kids, and you're wondering why is my dog biting kids and not like kids? Well, it could be from something when they happen younger. Also, this kind of behavior, like my daughter playing the puppies, socializes the puppies to kids and gets them used to it. But like I always talk about, the most important thing is genetics. The genetic temperament of the dog coming from the parents is the most important thing. So it's so important. Puppies at a very young age, I think, are introduced to kids, whether you have kids or not.
Hey, look.
Yes. Whether you have kids or not, and you're gonna have your dog around kids, is just so important, because even if you don't have kids, your dog might come up with kids, like get next to a kid, and if they don't know how to deal with it, that's very bad. That girl is like the one that's always by you, huh? Be gentle. Let them run around on you. Let them run around. They just want to run around, baby. And then on top of that too, just like puppy training, I always recommend. There's pros and cons to getting a puppy and not getting a puppy, getting an older dog. But the pros of getting a puppy are that you're getting a dog that is used to you at a very young age, that you can train at a very young age. What's up, baby? Where's the other one? So it makes it a lot easier for the training process go, for what you expect out of it. It builds the bond better. There's a lot better bond when you get a puppy at a young age. And even though people are gonna say I had a dog at an older age and did it, I'm speaking majority, not minority, and statistically. Leah, let the puppy run around, please, baby. But you see how nice the puppies are with Leah? They've been around her their whole life. They're very good. Good. Let the puppies play. They're gonna play, baby. Good job. See? They're playing. Yeah, they come. And you pet them and love them. Yes.
Come.
But it's so important too, also just, obviously, don't pull the puppy like that. Do not pull the puppy like that. Okay? No, let the puppy run around. It's so important, obviously, to have your puppies come from the base, which is the parents have good temperament, good everything. But then, at a young age, the next foundation is, okay, the puppies are they seeing other things? Are they seeing kids? Are they getting outside? Are they seeing other people? That's going to lead to a more confident dog, a less skittish dog, which is a dog that's less chances of biting, it's super beneficial, you know? Dogs handled at a young age, used to people, loves people, never abused. Oh, Leah, speaking of Isaiah abused. The good thing is that Bulldogs are a tough and rough dog. Leah, you have to be gentle with the puppies, right? Gentle. But you see how the puppies, they're still nice, not hurting them. That's also like one of the benefits of a Bulldog too, is that they're a thicker, denser dog, as opposed to a Chihuahua where like, if it falls or she maybe stepped on the foot, you could break the foot, versus Bulldogs are very, very thick and strong. This little girl's chilling. But it's just so important for the dogs at a young age to have good experiences. Like for example, like nail cutting. People ask me why be careful of the puppy. People ask me why I cut the nails so long. Like I don't cut them super close to the quick. Just so everyone knows, like there's a pink part that's alive in the nail. Don't pick up the puppy, put the puppy down. Put the puppy down now. Good. And if you hit that quick part, it hurts them and it makes them bleed. So I always cut the nails, err on the side of caution, especially with puppies. And people ask me why. Like this puppy had the nails cut a couple days ago and they're already long again. I'd rather cut them more than cut them too short. Because if you cut it too short and you hurt the puppy, now the puppy in their head has a trauma about that. Now when they get older, they fight you like crazy about you touching their paws, and it becomes a problem. Another thing is too, that's why at a young age, I handle the puppies. I cut their nails, I hold their paws. See how this puppy's not pulling? I cut the nails, and I do everything. So all those things, all the things I'm talking about attribute to success as far as temperament, as far as a puppy. And again, majority. You might say, well, my dog, I've had it since a baby, and I've cut its nails since a baby. I've never hit the quick, never hurt the puppy, and it still hates my nails being cut. Yes, that can happen. But just going statistically, in the majority of the time, if you do what I'm saying, you have better overall circumstances. Good job. They love you. Pet them. Don't pull them. Pet them. They don't want you to hold them. They want to play, baby. Do you want me to pick you up and hold you right now? Leah, be careful. Be careful. And believe it or not, Leah spent a lot of time with the puppies, and she is pretty good with them. She just wants to pick them up like I do, just like any little kid. But I don't want her to pick them up because she, I'm not sure how hard she squeezes or whatever. But you see, they love her. They go up to her willingly, which is important. But I take super big pride on breeding for Temperament, and even more pride on specifically breeding for don't pick up puppy, baby. Puppy wants to play. Specifically for them being so good with kids. Just because, like, a dog could be great with adults but not good with kids. Leah, do not grab like that. You could hurt the puppy. But one, I have kids. So the dogs, all my dogs that grow up as adults, Leah, let go of the puppy. Let go of the puppy. It's constant. One, I have kids, so all the dogs that I have grew up with my daughter, and if they're older, they could never, even for a millisecond, think about biting my daughter, under no circumstances. So, and then on top of that, I take pride in, like, if anyone gets a Bulldog from me, whether they have kids or not, if their Bulldog ever saw a kid, it would be nothing but gentle with the kids, because kids are the most valuable thing in the world, in my opinion. And there's just no reason for dogs to be bred to have any kind of aggression towards kids. A good dog should instantly know kids. And also, by the way, this is a huge, pat me on my head kind of moment. These puppies are biting me pretty hard. They're like biting hard enough where it would definitely hurt my daughter. Have you seen them bite my daughter at all? Have you seen my daughter, like, say, ow from getting bit? Not once. Like, these puppies are so young. They're 6 weeks old, but even them, they know not to. They're biting me like crazy. Look at this one. It's biting me here. They're biting me everywhere. Look, it's gonna bite me right now. Look, it bit me. They bite me, but they're not biting my daughter at all. And that's like a super big indicator of they understand. Okay, they understand that that's a baby. Leah. They understand that that's a baby, and that's a really good sign. I love when they instinctually know that. And all these things that we're doing with the puppies at this young age, obviously it's play. We love them, stuff like that. But they have so many more meanings to them. They're building confidence in a puppy. A confident dog is a less likely dog to bite someone. They're getting them used to kids, getting them used to people, getting them socially active. On top of that, running them at a young age is developing those critical muscles that hold everything together tight. That they're going to lead the dog to having a better life. All these things, they're just so important. Dogs getting fresh air. Our new yard, season 2. Leah, please. But the good thing, another thing, like I said, how Bulldogs are like a tougher and rougher kind of dog. They are, and they play hard too. Like they hurt each other more, way worse than Leah hurts them. They scream and bite each other in their pen. So they, as you can see, like this one right here has been getting, hassled by my daughter the whole time, and it's still next to her. It doesn't run away. Leah, don't pick them up, because they are a more rough and tough dog. They like to play a little rougher. They're okay with it. And this one just biting me like crazy. And that's why they don't really mind. But baby, all 4 of these are going to be in that mini to micro size range. And anything I say in these comments, if you have anything to add to it, constructive criticism, anything, leave it in the comments. Also, if you have questions, leave in the comments. And then most likely questions, like if you're gonna, one question is that the mini and micro thing you're gonna ask, what's the difference between mini and micro? I have tons of videos on that. Leah, don't get on the puppy. But the big difference on mini and micro is micro is smaller than mini. Standard Bulldog is 14 to 17 inches tall. A mini Bulldog is gonna be 13 to 11, and micro is gonna be 11 and under. That's a quick little thing of it. I have tons more about that. Watch all other videos. Follow us on all platforms. But these puppies are super cute. Which one's your favorite? Someone tell me which one. Let's vote them. And by the way, I pick up by the scruff. One safest way. I've done all our videos on this. Safest way to pick up a puppy. We got 1. I need name recommendations too. Leah, let me pick up the puppy and show the camera. 2. You want to show? This is gonna be number 3. So what number is that, Leah? What number is that one? 4.
5.
No, there's only 4. You're kind of. But these puppies, I love these puppies. Quick little thing, even though I don't really care much about it. Maybe someone's asking colors. Gentle. Let go now. Let the puppy play. Black tri-merle, black tri-merle, black tri-merle, chocolate tri. Those are the colors. Again, I don't really care about the colors that much. I care about the overall structure, the functionality, the temperament of the dog. Are all super important to me, the most important things. But people do like color. Leah, be gentle. Be super gentle. So snowballing off the puppies outside and going on about the foundation of the puppies in the beginning stage of their life is the most important thing. That's why I am such a big believer in that the program you get your puppy from is the most important thing. And if we're looking at a triangle, I'm gonna put this triangle up for you. If we're looking at a triangle, and the base of the triangle, the foundation of that triangle, that pyramid, whatever you want to call it, let's say a pyramid, because the foundation of the pyramid holds the pyramid. If the foundation's off, pyramid goes here, then crumbles, and the whole thing falls over. It could fall completely, depending on how bad the foundation is messed up. The foundation is the breeder. The program, breeder/program, is the same thing. Where you get your puppy from. That foundation is everything. That foundation, that's where the puppy's established. That's where they choose the dogs to breed that make the puppy. That's where they choose everything. That's where their ethics come into play. Their morals come into play. That's where your puppy is raised for the first 0 to 8 weeks of the puppy's life, where they could have traumatic or great experiences that mold that puppy's temperament and everything to where that puppy's going to be in the future. So if we have, and yes, you can say, I've had a puppy that was abused and it turned out to be a great puppy, but there's also lots of puppies that were abused and turn out to be very bitey puppies and have to get put down because they bite a human, they bite a kid, and all kinds of things. So having that foundation built and established at a young age where you have no control of it if you're getting a puppy. And by the way, whether you're getting a Bulldog puppy, whether you want to get a puppy from us, from the Best Bulls, whether you want to get a puppy from anybody, this is just to help you out. That's all I'm trying to do. And if you have questions, leave it down in the comment, DM me, hit me up on all the other platforms, anything. But that foundation is everything. I mean, that's where you saw, the puppies are playing with my daughter. I'm watching them play with my daughter so they don't have a bad experience with my daughter. They're getting to see other people. They're getting to see outside. They're getting to see other dogs. Them socializing with other dogs is very important too. They build confidence with other dogs. They're not trying to attack other dogs and all those things, as well as, you know, their initial temperament that comes from their parents, their genetics. But that foundation, that block of that pyramid right there, the most important thing, in my opinion. And I'd like to hear if you can think of something else, or you think what I'm saying is not right. I'd love to have a friendly debate, constructive criticism, whatever you call it, on why the foundation of the pyramid should be the program. It's not the puppy. Then that program, and there's so much that it's involved in that program, hence why it's the base of the pyramid, and hence why it's the biggest part, because it's, you know, where they put the parent, how they raise the puppies, how they treat the puppies, how they feed the puppies, every single thing. Then, and yes, you can say it's the puppies, but it's not the puppies. Then it's next block of the pyramid are the parents of the dog, which are going to give the majority of the genetics to the puppy, the mom and dad. And then next block of the pyramid, the least important, but still important, obviously, it's part of the pyramid, is the puppy. So, and I hope that clears some stuff up for you, because if you follow these rules, statistically speaking, you're going to have more success, and set yourself up for success to getting the puppy that you want by getting it from a proper breeder. And there's so much that goes with that breeder too. The breeder is a person that should be educated, that you should be able to call and ask for advice 24/7. I tell people when they get a puppy from me, I always actually get mad at people, because it'll be, you know, next day 10 a.m. they'll be like, yo, my puppy had a problem last night, I didn't want to bother you, and I did this, did that, and they did wrong things, or maybe they did right things either. I'm like, listen, 2 a.m. whatever, call me. If I'm awake, which I probably am, I'm picking up. Call me, text me, whatever. I don't take any disrespect to that, and I'd love to give my input, because I'm, you know, pretty experienced with dogs. And that's another thing too. A lot of people, experience is extremely relative. If you've had a bulldog your whole life, you are experienced, of course. If you had a bulldog for 20 years, you are experienced. But how many bulldogs did you have? How many scenarios did you go over? You know, that really leads to experience. A person that's had bulldogs, maybe they have 6 bulldogs for 6 years, has about 50 times more experience than someone that's had 2 bulldogs over a span of 30 years. So even though the person only owned bulldogs for 6 years and the other person only for 30 years, I would still go with the person that's had 6 bulldogs for 6 years, because it's just a lot more experience. But I'm going so blown off on another thing. But anyway, it's just, you should, with that foundation with the breeder is everything. It's your foundation with your puppy. It's the puppy's foundation. It's, you know, the ethics, the morals, everything. Without that foundation, you can't trust anything. You know, without a proper foundation on a skyscraper, you don't trust being up on the 30th floor. Without a proper foundation of the breeder, you don't even trust what they say about your dog, most likely. You know what I mean? I don't. Sounds bad, but or anything with cars. You know, I'm not going to trust a car salesman or whatever unless I know about them. They have reputable recommendations and all kinds of things like that. So, food for thought. Let me know what you think in the comments. Hit me up on all platforms. You guys can hit me up on everything. On of course, here on the Tube, on the Gram, on the Tick, on all different platforms. I'm going to be listening now. We're going to be adding some more platforms too, by the way. So stay tuned. And by the way, this is my 3P rule, the 3P pyramid rule. That's freaking catchy. But which is program / breeder, pedigree / parents, same thing, and puppy / pup, puppies, whatever. So program, pedigree, puppy, 3P pyramid, program, base, pedigree, middle, puppy, top, boom. That is the order. That's most. If you follow that, statistically speaking, that's going to give you the best chance to have a good puppy. And I can't stress that enough. And speaking of puppies, stay right there. I'll show you some puppies. Boom. Speaking of puppies, we have more puppies. I have been so busy. More puppies. These are Fury puppies. Super cute. This is a girl. This is a boy. They're super cute. 3 weeks old. Today, I think. 3 weeks old yesterday. But puppies, speaking of puppies, they are so stressful. It's hard. I'm going to put them back and I'm going to go into why it's hard. I just want to show you them. puppies are they're just so hard. And just like, you know, I have kids. Kids are hard. It's the same thing, and it's very stressful. But puppies, honestly, in my opinion, are probably the first like week or two, I've always said, are even harder. You have sickness. They need to be fed every 2 or 3 hours, and it's just a lot of stress. Puppies will die sometimes, and you have to think too. That's like nature's way. That's why you have to think in like the animal kingdom, like, you know, things that, you know, humans, elephants, they have one baby, because, you know, like there's a lot more time put into it. But things that have, you know, 5, 6, 7 babies, there's a reason for that, because sometimes some of them aren't born right, and then, you know, nature takes its course, and maybe the one will get killed in the wild or something like that. I don't know. I'm rambling on, but anyway, there's a reason. Sometimes when you have a litter of 6, 7, 8 puppies, that's why I don't even like huge litters. One won't be developed right in the womb, and it'll come out, and it will just not be able to digest food. There's all kinds of things that can happen. Also, you know, you could have puppies and you could specifically kill them too, which is extremely bad, and, you know, that's why it takes so much knowledge and so much time, so much effort to having puppies. But there's just so much stress that goes behind them, and anytime a puppy does die, which it does happen, that's, you know, also heartbreaking too. And you're trying to figure out why, you're trying to learn all these things. Sometimes it is your fault, sometimes it's not your fault. Especially when you're first started. That's why, you know, I take pride that I'm so good at raising puppies and diagnosing problems and seeing what's up with them. And sometimes they'll get like a friggin', for no reason, they'll get one of the puppies will put the nail in the eye, and the eye will swell up. Now you gotta treat that, drain that, do all this stuff. It's just a lot. Puppies are a lot of work. Like I always say, I never recommend breeding dogs to anybody. You have to love it. You have to want to do something like this, and it's definitely not like a money grab or anything like that. It takes a lot of work, a lot of dedication, a lot of time, and that's why I pride myself in so much in the best bulls and how we, you know, put our dogs first. In the best bulls fashion, we are trying to do everything the best we can every day in every single way, and the yard is no exception. The overall facility is no exception. We've been working, this is season 2, by the way. If you haven't noticed, we've done a lot, changed a lot. The yard looks a lot better. We did it for one, you know, the dogs, to clean everything up. Ants are extremely dangerous for dogs, fire ants, especially the bulldogs. They can cover them. So that was one reason I had a bunch of them for my daughter. I'm like, listen, let's redo the whole yard. Let's turf it, everything, boom, treat it, everything we've done. I'm sick of this. And we did that. And so because of that, yard looks amazing, and it just goes with the overall perception of everything as a whole, and the kind of person that I am. I just can't do any part of anything like low. It's very hard for me to, like, you know, distinguish that. You know, I treat my dogs good. I want my yard good. I want everything good. I want the dogs to have everything good. I want the care to be good, the knowledge to be good, all that stuff to be good, and it all has to, you know, conducively work together, congruently work together, probably I think both words are right. Anyhow, yard looks amazing. Let me know what you think about it. I put a lot of work into it. Never thought I would be 34 years old and turn into one of those old yard guys, but I 100% am now. And it's super beneficial to everything, the family, the dogs, everything, the overall look, great for pictures, great for everything. I love it. And in the best bulls fashion, doing everything the best we can, improving every day in every way, all the time. Okay, and now, oh, and by the way, you have to meet the newest member of the Best Bulls Ranch. He will be here for at least 10 years. That's what they say. I'm hoping he lives that long. If not, I will just buy another one. But let's show you Sly right now. Check out Sly, come on. He's being lazy right now. He's working. He works 24/7 all day, every day. He's a GPS automatic yard bot. He actually got like stuck right there, so he's turning on now. But he cuts the yard, super safe, has like like advertisement. By the way, he's Husqvarna. Husqvarna has not paid me anything for this ad, and but I love it. Keeps the yard really nice, and it's supposed to last 10 years. That's why it sounded sick at first. It was like, well, if he dies, I'll buy another one in 10 years. But I was not talking about a live animal, even though I have grown accustomed to him. And I do love him. Let me know what you think about this boy in the comments. He's super cool. He keeps the yard perfect. If you haven't noticed, look at the yard. And it's only gonna get better. The yard is gonna the whole facility, the Best Bulls Ranch, the kennel, the yard, the playpens, all that are gonna get so much better. And season 2, we've done a lot of new things. I still have to show it's too tall right there, he's getting stuck. Anyway, season 2, I've done a lot of new things. We got the playpens built for the dogs, we got all that stuff. It's not gonna be in this episode. We have a lot of things to show you that, 1, look cool, but 2, most importantly, there's functional, rational reasons for that will help you with your dogs too. So make sure you stay tuned for the full season of the Best Bulls Ranch season 2. Another part of being a good breeder and having good ethics and morals and all that stuff is really expensive. And that's where you get the whole, it's hard to be moral, hard to have these good ethics, because it gets super expensive, and people, cut out on it and choose money over morals. And Chia is one of the examples. So Chia's a King Escobar daughter. We had super high hopes for her. I love her. She is insanely athletic, insanely good looking, good genetics, good temperament. The best, like one of the best females ever I've produced. It took me years to produce her. I had her, raised her. She got pregnant, had 8 puppies in her, which is a lot, which I don't like. 1 puppy died in her, and it was before she was ready and like before that she was to her gestation period, as far as like the puppies would live. And I knew right then, she was like 3 days early, right then, that if I don't take her, she'll die, because the puppy dies in her, she'll go septic, and she'll die. So I immediately took her to the vet. We did her. I think her temperature went straight up to like 103, 104. Took her to the vet. They cut it out of her, and then the vet called me in and showed me her uterus. And since the puppy had caused her body to go septic, it had infected her uterus some. And he said there was like a 60-40% chance that if we just put her uterus back in her, she'll die. I think like 60 live, 40 die. And I immediately said, "Oh, take the uterus out. She's done." So spayed her. And just bad luck, like it just happens, a puppy died in her for some reason, maybe got stuck, whatever, a couple days early, caused the whole litter to die, and I'm not gonna risk Chia. I love her, she's been super good to me, and just like that's part of my morals, part of my ethics, dogs first. And it was a sad day, and obviously, like, I think Chia is an asset to the Bulldog community, Bulldog world, since she's so healthy, so good, so functional, so everything. But didn't work out, didn't play, wasn't meant to be. And that's part of the game, but that's like part of the ethics too, and the morals, and do the right thing for the dogs, and the money and all that stuff is later. And if you do the right thing and you stay good, you do all that stuff, a little like piece of advice in my opinion, you will get what you want, you will be successful, and that's the way we treat the dogs. And dogs are even more than that. It's not just like a numbers and business thing. It's like they're part of our family. So ethics, morals, all that stuff, super important when you're talking about breeders. Make sure whatever breeder you get from has them. And scammers, I am going to make it the Best Bulls tradition. Every single episode of the season, we are going to be going over, put a little part in there about scammers for anyone watching this for the first time. Be careful, scammers. It is a horrible thing. It's a super big compliment, but I am the most impersonated dog person in the world, especially a Bulldog person. There's scammers everywhere. My number is right here in the screen. 305-393-2225. Email right here on the screen, okay? I have all my other platforms right here. FaceTime me, call me. I will never make an excuse that my kid, my girl's in labor, I have a kid coming, all this crazy stuff that you hear. These scammers do everything. I will always answer your phone calls. If you call me, leave a message, I will call you back. If you text me, leave a message, I will call you back. I'll FaceTime you. No excuses. Call me, text me. Even if you have any questions, you don't want a dog from me, you just want to have a question, I'll help you out, okay? Be careful, scammers. So we're gonna go see the milkman. The milkman he's like 18 months now, 18, 19 months, give or take a month, whatever. I'm not gonna do the math in my head, but he's amazing. And this is one reason why too. If you want a good dog, or I mean, if you're looking for a stud dog, if you're a person that wants a stud dog, like there's so much that can change with dogs too as they develop, and as they get to 1 year, as they get to 1.5 years, for the good and for the bad. But that being said, Milkman has gone from here to here to here. He's amazing. Like functionally, he's not developed problems, and at 1.5 years old, he is what he is. He is amazing temperament. He is healthy. He is thick. He is tiny. He's the man. Okay. So let's take him out right here. I'm gonna bring him out right now. Go, Milk, come on, let's go. Let's go, buddy. Come on. Come on. He's so cool. Milkman's the best. I'm telling you, he's amazing. Milk, go pee. Don't pee in my grass, Milk. One bad thing, this is, just so everyone knows, this is zoysia grass. Doesn't do well with dogs peeing on it. Well, it does okay, it just makes marks and I'm just super OCD. Anyway, Milk, come on, let's go show you off. Milk, come on. Milk, come. Anyway, Milkman's amazing. He's compact, he's small. His temperament is amazing with my daughter. He's like a bull, but he still doesn't like bull her over. Milk, come. Structurally, he's awesome. Head structure, rope, thickness. Milk, get out of my thing, get out of my thing. And I love this boy. He is awesome. And on top of that, now Milkman's, 18 months, 19 months, whatever he is, we're getting to see his production now. And based on how many litters he has had, which has not been that many that I've personally seen, he's the best I've ever seen as far as production-wise goes. Like, he's producing insane, he's producing insane quality. About to remember. Come on. Insane quality, thickness, functionality, everything. We've seen him now grow up and stuff. Size-wise, he's producing true mini and micro size. Milkman, he's a micro, very, very small, 11 inches at the shoulder, fully functional, runs, jumps, plays. I mean, I can't really say enough about this boy. Come on, stop peeing my stuff. Anyhow, it's Florida, it's like 104 degrees right now. We're gonna put him inside. Milk, come on, let's go, come on, let's go, come on. Oh, let's get a good video. Watch, we'll get him running, watch this. We'll get Milkman, come on, let's go. Let's go show off the yard. Stay right there, cowboy. Look at Milkman. One thing too else, that was, Milk. Let me get a good picture. Watch it, let me get a good picture real quick. Milk, stay right there. Stay right there. Stay right there. Milk, come on. Watch this. Milk, Milk. Let me get a picture of you. You look so good. Milkman, come on. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. All right, here we go. Let's go, come on. We out. Come on, Milk, let's go. Come on, Milk, come on, Milk, come on. Milk, come. Come on, let's go. Come on, Milkman. We go in the AC. Go in your pen, let's go, come on. Milk, come. Milk, come. Milk, come. Milk, come. Milk, come. So it's 90 degrees outside. It was like freaking 105. I don't know what the thing is. It's crazy hot. During the day, I don't really have the dogs out that much. At night and in the morning, they go out. Summertime for the 3 months during the summer here in Florida, it gets really hot, so it's part of the game. One thing I want to go over too, listen, remember, if you've been watching, I have 2 separate 3.5 ton ACs in my facility. I have a 24K generator. And yesterday, everything failed. I'll tell you why. Kennel got hit by lightning. That's why I say attention to everything. Kennel got hit by lightning, fried the circuit in the generator, so when the power came back on, the generator turned off, and then the circuit was messed up, so there's no power in the kennel. Luckily, I was here, we fixed it, but just goes to show you, don't trust anything. But I had the cameras and all the stuff and that saw that and saw the temperature rising, so we were good, nothing happened. No harm, no foul, but just goes to show you that you can never be too safe. Once again, thank you for watching The Best Bulls Ranch, Season 2, Episode 27. If you haven't already, make sure you catch up on all our videos, all our shorts, all our content on all of their platforms, and stay tuned for the next one.